Guys, welcome on this new Coach Dev Academy Lab Guide. I'm Corentin Guinez, and today we're gonna go with the McLaren 570S around Laguna Seca for the last week already of the Falcon GT4 challenge. Yeah, first as usual, hot lap, and then we're gonna go around the details of the track. So yeah, let's go. All right, guys, let's go for the lap around Laguna Seca with the 570S. Here is the turn one. This one, it's not really a corner because it's just flat out. So let's move on to the second corner, which is the 100 hairpin. On this one, I'm using the 4 board on the right side as a braking point, and I'm gonna go on the concrete runoff to prepare my corner. So this gives me basically a better angle. Also, I can use a bit the shape of the runoff to give me like more um, momentum, I would say, through the corner. So as you can see, braking at the 4 board using the concrete, and now as you can see, I'm starting to turning in. This one is like a double apex corner, even if you take it as one corner. But this one is a double apex one because you're gonna run a bit wider on the exit of this one as it's really tight and you are coming with a lot of speed. But also going a bit wide on the exit of this one helps you to have a better exit because you can be a bit more straight on the exit, I would say. So as you can see on the brakes, hitting my first apex, just avoiding the sausage on the inside, going a bit wide, and I'm going, as you can see, I'm going really early on power, just because I need to find a rotation, and also I cannot just let roll the car. I need to carry the speed because if I just let the car roll, I will lose a lot of speed, and yeah, the exit is not gonna be good. I'm gonna have understeer if I only use the steering. So as you can see on power on this one, using the curb but not the sausage, and as you can see, I'm using the curb on the exit. Now we move on to the next one, using the 2 board on the left side and the curb. I'm braking when I'm reaching the two boards, using the curb on the inside, back on power early like the previous one, and just avoid the sausage on the inside. On to the next one, it's pretty much the same approach as the previous one because you're gonna look at the 2 boards and you're gonna have pretty much the same total application on this one. But the different thing on this one is that the exit is way more wider. It's not tight like the previous one, so you can go back on power more aggressively on the exit, as you can see on the brakes. And when I'm reaching the curb, back on power, and now completely on power. Just avoid to go on the off track on this one because it can be a bit tricky. You can lose some traction and you will get the off track. Onto this one now, I'm gonna make between the third and second boards. This one is pretty easy because you have the camber of the corner on this one, so it's much easier to have the rotation on this one. As you can see on the brakes, I'm not braking that much to be honest, and then I'm just gonna go back on power to use the camber and the rotation of this one. Also, don't forget that do not go wide on this one. It's important because you're gonna lose a lot of traction as well, especially with the GT4 where the Sorry, the traction control is not very good. Now we move on to the king. This one is the most tricky part of the track because you cannot really see the apex. I'm braking at this point on the second board and I'm just over the crest. I'm gonna go on the brakes, as you can see, using the shape of the corner to find the rotation. I'm just gonna avoid the sausage at all costs on this one, especially on this one because you can carry damage from it. And then I'm gonna use all the curb on the exit. Just try to not go off the track on this one as well because the tire wall is really close. Before the corkscrew, I'm going all the way to the left to prepare my braking points because this gives me the chance to brake straight. On this one, it's really important to have the best braking point possible. So using the curb on this one, and then for my braking point, I'm gonna use the beginning of the curb, which is right there. You can see it right now. So just before the three boards, the first board on the of the corkscrew. So I'm gonna brake before this one, and then I'm gonna use the shape of the corner. Gonna use a bit of runoff on the entry, and then I'm gonna short shift on the exit to avoid any kind of wheel spin. Now we move on to rainy curve. I'm gonna go in the middle of the track, and I'm gonna on brakes right now. Just a tiny bit of brakes, no need much more. Using all the inside, same using all the curb on the exit, and it's pretty much the same approach on this one. Two board brakes, avoiding the curb on the inside, the sausage, and same using the curb on the exit. Just avoid to go too wide on this one because you can lose the car and crash into the right side of the track. But it's fine most of the time, so don't worry about this. And on this one, I'm using the two board. Most of the time, you use the two board around this track as a braking reference. So a lot of brakes. In this one, I'm gonna try to have the best exit possible. So I'm gonna try to use most of the runoff on this one and try to have the steering wheel as straight as possible to put the best power possible on the track. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this lap. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this season as well. And that's it for today with the 570 as GT4. Okay, guys, that's it for this season with the GT4. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found this lab guys useful for you. So yeah, that's it for me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel as well as join the Coach Dave server if you have Discord server if you have any questions. And yeah, see you for the next season then. So yeah, see you next time, guys. Bye bye.